Holiday school as we have it now is 7 days of absolute joy. Students come from all over the Vemby district, from villages. There are Sumbandila selected children. We have teachers who come from top schools in America, predominantly from Riverdale Country School in New York. And they come to teach subjects that we would otherwise not be able to offer the children. And most certainly, those children have not been exposed to these disciplines in their own schools. These teachers just go the extra mile, and we're very grateful for this opportunity. It's the highlight of our students' lives.
So in art this year, our overarching theme for the whole of Holiday School is walking in your shoes toward peace. So the students here are now working on paper mache, which is sculptures that they'll use both individually, like freestanding sculptures, and in the final parade. Some kids making shoes, there's some kids making doves, there's some kids making like the peace sign or like the symbol of the peace sign, in different ways to think about peace and unity and compassion.
Does it sit in there?
It's supposed to sit in there.
Like French ways?
Yes.
That is brilliant.
It's been an amazing experience. I was excited to come back, this being my 4th year. It was amazing to see some familiar faces, to see the excitement of some of the new students. My main subject is physical education, physical activity, and I think physical activity is important. It also gives students the opportunity to express themselves, release some stress through movement. What makes me come back is the excitement that the students show, the appreciation, the love that we feel when we're here. Not only do the students have an impact on us wanting to come back, but I think that us returning and building those relationships throughout the years has an impact on the students. It makes them excited to come back and see us and continue the conversations that we had in the previous years, but also continue to learn from what they learned the previous years, to build on those skills and improve and continue the excitement that they have from when they first met us.
I have heard the young people say over the years that holiday school is the experience that they look forward to more than any other experience in the whole year. And that from year to year, they look forward to coming back because they want to take things a little further. I just see an infusion of joy and life and energy, enthusiasm, excitement, just popping all over the place because of the way they're able to express themselves across various performing arts. And the dance especially has been spectacular.
The students, when they get it right, you feel this, I don't know what to call it, fulfillment. So we have 3 groups, which one is going to be portraying the feelings of a heartbroken couple, and then the other one is going to be portraying a strong woman, and the other one is going to portray hardworking people. So yeah, those 3 groups are going to showcase what we've learned, and then we're going to experience what other people feel through dance. It's not even hard to teach them. I thought I was going to struggle, but no, it's very perfect actually.
Well, for sport, a lot of the kids I had last year chose to be in it again this year, which first of all is really heartwarming, and I think shows their commitment and that their passion for the sport. So I think for me, it's trying to level up their game. For the most part, American football is complex in a way, but I think when you boil it down to kind of just running and catching, right, and sort of the schoolyard aspect of what football can be, I think kids really enjoy that. I mean, it's so important, physical activity in general, just for health-wise, right, and sort of think differently, right? I think they always are critically thinking, including in sports, so they're still always using their brain, but I think also merging the body and the brain is an important aspect of life in general.
What's always a good sign is when your alumni who are already in the workplace or your university students actually volunteer to come back and be part of holiday school. A, because they love it, B, because they want to give back their time. which is our philosophy in Sumbandila. Tonight, for example, we have someone who works for the South African Space Station coming to give a talk on her current PhD that she's doing.
I came in the first day not sure what to expect, and immediately I was welcomed so warmly by everybody here, already feeling like I was part of a family. And it really struck me in that moment, we're not just educating in math, and we're not just creating a curriculum here, we're creating a community of belonging first and foremost.
Now we're off on our first field trip, and so we're pretty excited. It's morning, we're heading to the taxi ranks and the fruit stands, and we're going to be working particularly on portraits. And so this will take not only camera skills by the students, but also people skills as they convince their subject to cooperate with them and produce a great photograph. Everyone is very enthusiastic, ready to learn, and they're taking to learning how to use their cameras quite well.
Shame some of our first timers were a bit nervous, but now that we've got them out around the community, they're really starting to build their confidence and get into it.
Sumbandila decided they wanted to teach film this year, so Isabel came to me and asked me if I'd do it, and I think we've achieved something amazing. I decided the best way to do this would be to recreate a classic film trailer, by one of my favourite directors, Quentin Tarantino.
I'm Samuel L. Jackson, so I play this guy who is in trouble with this gangsters.
We wanted to make it feel like the children were on an actual film set, so we gave them each a role, a director, producer, camera operator.
I'm actually even thinking of taking film as a career in varsity.
We decided that we wanted to give the children a real film experience by giving them awards and creating almost like an Oscars Academy Awards.
And the award for Best Camera Operator goes to...
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So we've taught them how to code, we've taught them some maneuvers, we taught them how to drive the robots. It engages them in teamwork, engages them in just collaboration and supporting each other too, which I think is great. Hearing the cheers, the laughs, and seeing the output of the competition is always a great thing. And I think that's the big thing, is like we say a lot, is you have to play. Just play, just tinker, just test, just try. And you learn so much out of the process. I think that's what people are seeing.
Okay, so we're lucky to have Drew, who's an American teacher from Riverdale, who taught me, firstly, he taught me how to teach, and then the technology.
On our final day, we always have a showcase so everyone can see what everyone else was doing during the week, to see the photography exhibit, but to get a chance to experience a full softball game, for instance.
This is the culmination of everything. This is where everyone is excited to put on their performances. It's the big day. Everyone is excited to perform their songs, their dances. They have put in a lot of work this week, and this is the day that we display that to everyone, and they take a lot of pride in what they're going to be putting together for everyone.